Let's make sure this is on right, and we'll be ready to go. All right, hopefully you can hear me. Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a sample video to kind of talk about what the video editing process is going to look like for the Wisdom Journey. Now, as you guys know, there's only going to be one camera that we're using for shooting the Wisdom Journey, which is going to make the editing process a little bit more complicated. So as far as I know, there are 4 possible ways that we can edit this, and they're each going to have different advantages or disadvantages, and I wanted to kind of walk through all 4 of those and just kind of see what we think. Now, the first one would be a simple jump. So if I pause during my speech to either cough or go back and redo a sentence, then like you just saw, what we would do is just cut out that in-between time and then just jump to whatever the new video is. And now the advantage to that would be it's simple and it's the most efficient way, but the problem is sometimes you'll be able to tell either through lips or the way that my head is tilted that there was something cut out of the middle of that. Now the second way is going to be similar, but it's a little bit more of a trick to the viewers who won't be able to tell quite as well. So if I have to cough and pause, then like you just saw, what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in the picture closer to my face, and so in that case it's going to change the way that the person sees my face, which might hide the cut. But obviously that cut is still there and it will be a little bit noticeable. Now the third way is going to be with a fade. So if I pause during my speech, we'll take out the loose text, and then what we're going to do is apply a fade in between. And now the fade is going to be obvious that there was something left out of the middle, but it's going to be a more seamless way to transition. Now the fourth way is with putting a graphic over the video. So if I pause, what we're going to do is actually just put a graphic right over it to hide the cut. Now that might not always work because there has to be something worth putting on the graphic at the time that he's saying that, be it a scripture reference or a pull quote or an outline, but maybe not the middle of a body text that might not be something memorable enough to actually put up as a graphic, and depending on how often we're cutting, there might be too many graphics that it would actually be hiding from the quality of the video. So these are the 4 different ways that we can do it, and I wanted to show them to each of you. Show them each to you so we can decide what to do going forward. Now the 5th way that we don't know how to do yet would be to add a second camera, and so that camera would actually be coming from a different angle of my face. Now that's actually going to be the best way to disguise a cut, because when you're moving the angle of the viewer from straight on to the side, they're not going to notice head tilts or lip movements because it's completely reorienting the way that they're seeing me. And we could even do that with a simple camera like the one I'm recording on right now. Now the question would be, would the quality change between the 2 angles? And that might be the case, but that's something that we could look into if we needed to. But in the meantime, this is what we've got, and these are the 4 ways I see that we can do it. And I hope to get some feedback from you. Thanks.